4.4% of the world's population suffers from depression. My next guest seeks to lower that number by raising awareness about depression and suicide among Black women by providing resources and tools for coping and healing. Joining us is an author and event organizer, Tamara M. Watkins. Tamara, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, tell us about this event. And tell us about why you chose to start this.
Okay, so my why. You know, it's kind of like I wanted to put something on that I wanted to see myself. I had never seen an event put on like this, and I wanted to see it. And I saw something similar done in D.C. by a good college friend of mine dealing with Black women and suicide. And I thought that it should be done here amid all the things that we deal with living in this metro area. And so after about it took me about 9 months to get the courage to actually have my first meeting to put the event, to plan the event. And now I'm within like 5 days of it, and I'm so excited. And this event will have panelists, and we'll have resources and information for people who want to, improve their lives and seek healing in many forms.
Well, let's go back to the beginning a little bit.
Okay.
So not everybody just says, I'm just going to put together this event at a university and get started.
Yeah.
So what were the personal reasons that you felt called to do this?
Okay, well, my own story of dealing with depression and anxiety and having suicidal thoughts when I was coming up, kind of, grew up in a house full of love, but also had relatives that were addicted to substances and things like that that could make the environment toxic. And I was always kind of antsy and nervous kind of growing up, and went to school, graduated, and was working. It was like, how come I still, even though I'm not in their environment, how come I still have these same feelings? How come I still feel anxious? How come I still feel nervous? How come I'm still not, I'm out of it, but I'm not out of it, if you understand what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And so I was able, through like my job, was able to have health insurance. So I was able to actually go sit down with someone and say, hey, why do I feel like this? Why am I always like this? And, they said, well, you suffer from PTSD based on the way you grew up. And so I know that I'm not the only person that had that issue or has grown up in an environment that's not always been stable. And so I wanted to put something together because I feel like we talk about problems, but we don't talk about solutions enough. And so this is an answer to just to have a robust conversation to actually talk about this stuff in my community.
So you said this is not, why this is the first event, this is not the end, this is just the beginning.
This is just beginning. I feel like this is not just an event, it's the beginning of a movement, because next year I will also have other activities, healing circles, maybe some retreats and some other ways of healing, of helping others heal if they want to.
So this is an ongoing process.
Yes, it is.
And this is a chance also for you, it sounds like, to do some healing too.
Yes, because the thing is, it's like this work has been healing, this work has been purifying. And the fact is, like I said, I'm not a counselor, not a therapist. It's just that I've been blessed to have resources to help me get this far. And I would be remiss if I didn't try to help somebody else struggling.
Well, great. Well, stay with us at STL Live. We'll learn more about Black women, depression, and suicide. It's time to heal after this break.